Hello everyone, this is DevByte. In this video, we'll add next and restart methods. We'll also handle level failed and fix a critical bug in our system. Let's do this. First, double-click to open UI handler script. This is where all our UI logic lives. Inside this, we'll add functionality for our next and restart buttons. Let's remove start method as we don't need it. Next, add a new public method for next level. We increase level index by incrementing current level of our game manager, and then we will check if our current level is greater than length of levels. We'll make our current level to 0 for the time being, and then reload scene, so new level data is applied. Now we will add a new method for restart level, and inside this, we'll simply reload current level. No changes, just restart. Now let's connect our buttons with actual functionality, because right now they're just visuals. As you can see here in the button component, we have an on-click event. Simply click on this plus button. So we'll drag UI handler game object and drop it into this slot and select the function we want to call. In our case, UI handler next level, select the restart function for restart button. We need a reference for our mission complete score text. And for this, we'll add new text in our UI handler class for mission complete score text. Inside our level complete enumerator, we'll store our final score in our score text. Right now, our score is being handled inside the player movement script, but that's not ideal. Player should handle movement and gameplay, not UI or level data. So instead of storing score in player, we'll move it to level handler, because level handler is our central system, and change the access to public because we'll access it from different scripts. Now, from UI handler, we can access the score and store this in our score text. We removed the score logic from the player and moved it into our level handler, and we'll use score from level handler class. Let's assign the reference of the mission complete panel score text. Now let's test it. Click next level, wait. Something's wrong. Level is not incrementing. This is a common issue. Our game manager is getting destroyed when scene reloads. Let's fix it properly with just one line of code. Inside our if statement, we'll tell our script to don't destroy this game object on load. This makes game manager persistent, so it doesn't reset when scene reloads. Now just drag our game manager game object out of the game handler and test the game. Collect all coins. You win. Click next. And now it works perfectly. Now, just like mission complete, we'll create a system for mission failed. Duplicate mission complete panel and rename this as mission failed panel. Now add a new Unity event for mission failed. Again, we're using coroutine to control UI timing. Just copy level complete enumerator and paste this and rename it for failed level. First we show lose message, wait for 3 seconds, then hide it, and finally show mission failed panel. Now create a new method to call our failed coroutine. Now we'll register the listener for our failed event and triggers level failed whenever the event is invoked. Now inside our timer script. When our times become 0, we'll invoke our failed event. Assign the level failed panel reference and test the game. Let's reduce the time and check the outcome. We have our failed UI. Now our game has win system, fail system, restart, level progression. This is a complete gameplay loop. In the next video, we'll add effects for coin, pickup, and sound effects. Follow DevByte.